How's it going? I am your local hopeless historian, and today we are going to be wrapping up our dissection of the epic rap battle between Theodore Roosevelt and Sir Winston Churchill. Now, without further ado, let's get into the video.
Everyone knows you're back at home, like thank God for Pearl Harbor. Don't worry, the U.S. will give you a pass. Just change your poster to keep calm and kiss my cousin's ass.
Franklin Delano Roosevelt is Theodore Roosevelt's cousin, and Eleanor Roosevelt is actually Theodore Roosevelt's niece. So, Frank D. Roosevelt married his cousin.
Steady there. I don't think it's very fair for a British bulldog to melee with a teddy bear.
Roosevelt was actually often called Teddy, except for after one particular hunting trip, the nickname kind of took on a whole new meaning. He was an avid outdoorsman and hunter, as we've mentioned before, but he also loved animals, and on one particular occasion, he was actually out hunting with a bunch of his aides and a few reporters. And on this particular occasion, he wasn't really able to get any game, so newspaper reporters were actually talking about how he failed to shoot any particular game. Finally, Roosevelt's aides were able to find and corner a bear and prevent it, and they wanted Roosevelt to be able to take this as a trophy. However, Roosevelt actually felt compassion for the bear and refused to shoot it, giving birth to this particular cartoon, and the advent of the teddy bear kind of caught fire.
You're no man, you're an overgrown Boy Scout. I should stuff you in a pram just so you can throw your toys out. They put your fat head on a mountain to save face, but if Rushmore was a band, then you'd play bass. Look at Roosevelt, the dude's about to lose the bout to Churchill. A bullet to the chest won't stop you, my words will.
On October 14, 1912, while arriving at a campaign event in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Roosevelt was shot from approximately 7 feet away in front of the Gilpatrick Hotel by a delusional saloon-keeper named John Fleming Schreck, who believed that the ghost of the assassinated President William McKinley had directed him to shoot Roosevelt. The bullet had lodged itself in Roosevelt's chest after penetrating a thick steel eyeglass case and passing through a 50-page thick, single-folded copy of his speech titled "Progressive Cause Greater Than Any Individual," which he was carrying in his jacket. Schreck was immediately disarmed by Frank Bukowski, a Czech immigrant, captured, and might have been lynched if Roosevelt had not shouted for Schreck to remain unharmed. Roosevelt assured the crowd that he was alright, then ordered the police to take charge of Schreck and to make sure that no violence was done to him. As an experienced hunter and autonomist, Roosevelt correctly concluded that since he was not coughing up blood, the bullet had not reached his lung. He declined suggestions to go to the hospital immediately and instead delivered a 90-minute speech with blood seeping into his shirt. His opening comments to the gathered crowd were, "Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know whether you fully understand that I have just been shot, but it takes more than that to kill a bull moose." Only after finishing his address did he accept medical attention. Subsequent probes and an x-ray showed that the bullet had lodged itself in Roosevelt's chest muscle. Doctors concluded that it would be less dangerous to leave it in place than to attempt any removal, and Roosevelt carried the bullet with him for the rest of his life. Both Taft and Democratic nominee Woodrow Wilson suspended their own campaigns until Roosevelt recovered and resumed his. When asked if the shooting would affect his election campaign, he said to the reporter, "I'm as fit as a bull moose." The bull moose became a symbol of both Roosevelt and the Progressive Party, and it often was referred to as simply the Bull Moose Party.
A bullet can't stop the bull moose!
When it comes to the formation of the Bull Moose Party itself, once his defeat at the Republican convention appeared probable, Roosevelt announced that he would accept the Progressive nomination on a progressive platform, and "I shall fight to the end, win or lose." At the same time, Roosevelt prophetically said, "My feeling is that the Democrats will probably win if they nominate a progressive." Roosevelt left the Republican Party and created the Progressive Party, structuring it as a permanent organization that would field complete tickets at the presidential and state levels. The party included Roosevelt and key allies such as Pinot, Cornelia Bryce Pinot, and Albert Beveridge. The new party was popularly known as the Bull Moose Party after Roosevelt told reporters, "I'm as fit as a bull moose." California Governor Hiram Johnson was nominated as Roosevelt's running mate. Roosevelt's platform echoed his 1907 to 1908 proposals, calling for vigorous government intervention to protect the people from selfish interests, to destroy the invisible government, to dissolve the unholy alliance between corrupt business and corrupt politics is the first task of statesmanship of the day. Roosevelt won 4.1 million votes compared to Taft's 3.5 million, and Wilson gained 6.3 million, 42% of the total, and a massive landslide in the Electoral College. With 435 electoral votes, Roosevelt only won 88 electoral votes, and the Bull Moose Party, the Progressive Party, nominated in the 1912 election. Overall, Roosevelt's effort was the most successful third-party candidacy in American history.
CR'll give WC the full deuce!
Whatever shit you throw at me, I'll just return to sender. I'll battle to the end and I will never surrender.
Oh, whoa.
Alright guys, that was an awesome, epic rap battle. Personally, I believe that Theodore Roosevelt came out victorious, but please tell me down below who you think won, what your favorite line was, and what your favorite thing of history is. Right now, we're going to get into just quick bits about their passing and their deaths, because I believe that these gentlemen deserve some recognition about their deaths and what they meant to the world. Sir Winston Churchill is one of only 3 British Prime Ministers to receive a state funeral, along with Arthur Wellesley, 1st Duke of Wellington, and William Galston. As state funerals are usually reserved for the monarchy, the assistance of both Parliament and the Crown was required in order for the funeral to take place. Now, when it comes to the death of Theodore Roosevelt, Vice President Thomas Marshall put it best. Death had to take Roosevelt in his sleep, for if he had been awake, there would have been a fight. That's it. Like, comment, subscribe. Video done.